All right, disappointing loss against your in-state rival. You know, thought the kids played hard. Our plan was to take the game to a four-quarter game. We knew they'd not played a four-quarter game this season, and we wanted to get the game to the fourth quarter, continue to play, and be able to win the game at the end. Like I said, I'm proud of the guys' effort. Proud that they played 4 quarters of football. They've got a mentality of playing that way, playing for 4 quarters. But at the end of the day, we're not coming here to play a good game. We're not coming here to play well. I mean, there's no moral victories. I said the day I was hired that our goal is to beat the team in the state, and that still is our goal. And that's what we'll work to do every day. And we came up short today. That will not stop the work. That will not stop us continuing to make progress, and get that done. Kids played hard. We didn't make some plays. We needed to make some plays. And with that, I'll open up with any questions.
Questions? Go.
I thought 2 of maybe the big plays that swung momentum negatively against you was, the 2 plays where Eric stepped out of bounds. Both very good plays, but one he just maybe lost where he was in the field, stepped out of bounds, and then the other one in the end zone that was a great play, he just wasn't in bounds. But
it was a little bit out. I thought Eric really stepped up his game tonight. He really did, man. He for a freshman to come out and play in that game the way he did, and he had a couple rough games leading up to that, and he came out and made plays. The one early on in the game, he got jammed at the line of scrimmage, physical, play by the corner, and nothing wrong with that. As he was going down the field, he reestablished himself, and just momentum carried him a little bit out of bounds there. Then the one at the end, you're talking, it's a game of inches, and that's what it was, a game of inches there.
Chad.
Do you feel like this was a game of missed opportunities for you guys?
Anytime you don't come out winning a football game, there's usually reasons in there why, and there's always and look, I've said it before, guys. There's a lot of missed opportunities when you win football games, and that's our job as coaches, is to make sure whether you win or you lose, is to point out the missed opportunities that you have, and make sure we can make them correctable moments, and emphasize the things you've done well and continue to do those things well. But yeah, there was missed opportunities. We had what was third down? It was third down opportunities were 2 of 11 on third down. Some of those went for it on fourth, but 2 of 11 on third. Those are big. And then we scored in the red area, but came away with a lot of field goals as opposed to touchdowns.
205 yards rushing going into the game. Did you feel that you guys could control the ball and rush the ball like you did?
Yes, we did.
Claire. Yeah. Next. Jackson.
With the end of the year now, getting the program back to its first bowl game in a little bit, and fighting tooth and nail with the number 1 team that hadn't lost in a couple of years, like in the year that you've been here, do you think this program's in a better shape than it was when you took over?
Yes.
Next. No.
defensively, you guys did a pretty good job. There was a couple, breaks in the run defense, but just overall, what was your kind of impression of the way the defense played tonight?
Yeah, I thought they played hard. I really do. I thought everybody on the team played hard. We had some third and long opportunities again to get a stop, and had a big swing pass out to the wide side of the field on one. Had a scramble on another play. So again, it goes back to kind of those missed opportunities you have to, when you got a chance to get those guys in third and long and get them off the field and change the field position, you got to take advantage of it when you're playing a team like that.
Chad?
End of the first quarter there, 4th and 1 at the 8, went for the field goal. Any thought there to maybe go for it in that situation?
No, it was that was the game plan going into the game. It was we were in the first quarter. It was to take points. keep it within a one-score game. When you're looking to play a game like that and play a four-quarter game, all right, you're trying to keep it within a one score, really a one possession, no more than a two possession game. So points right there was critical. As we moved into the second quarter, the plan of attack was to open it up and become more aggressive. And we stuck to the plan. And that was the thing. We challenged the kids all week to stick to the plan as well as us. And when we present these plans to the kids too, I mean, we talk about these things during the week of how we're going to play the game. So when you practice those things, you rehearse those things, it takes emotion out of it. Right, it'd be really easy to make an emotional decision and go for it on 4th and 1. And look, I've got confidence in our guys to be able to execute whatever we call, or we wouldn't do it. But the momentum there to get points on the board is big in the first quarter.
Go.
You're down, you kick a field goal, you're down 31-16. They drive down the field, and you guys get an interception, and you drive the length of the field to make it a one-score game. Can you just talk about the fight in your team? Because a lot of teams kind of give up, and there's been times where maybe your team has not gotten the stop there, not made the play, KJ gets the pick, and then you guys drive 80 yards and get a touchdown.
Yeah, credit to these kids. Credit to these kids, and you talk about growing as a football team, and you see where these guys have gone from really early in the season, and some of the ebbs and flows within games and week to week, and if you take the scoreboard out of it and you look at how a team plays for the entirety of a football game, and that's what you coach off of. That's what you use to correct and to build on. And I think we've made a lot of progress in that area.
Garrett?
Coach, Clayton Powley gets banged up at one point. Did you hear about what happened, or any update on his status?
Yeah, he was he was able to sit up, walk off the field. I have not got a medical update on anybody yet.
Anything with that? Patrick?
Coach Key, upcoming bowl game, and how will that change the schedule for next week and beyond? And you don't know the opponent or the date yet. How will that change things for this upcoming week? You made a point to say the virtue of that is a lot of extra practice.
Yeah, I don't know what the bowl is though. So once we find out in a week from now, we'll make the schedule. But next week, look, these kids need a little bit of a mental break. So we'll give them a day off and a couple days to get away and really focus on their academics moving into the last part of the semester. And then we'll circle back up with them on Tuesday, and then proceed as we normally would with a normal week. And I told them after the game, that's the big difference. And now is the season's not over. All right, we're still in season right now, so we'll give them a couple days, and then we'll get back to it here within a week or so.
Yeah, Coach, walking off the field there from the seniors, there was a lot of emotion. Their last game here in Bobby Dodd. What was your message to them before the game, and then now after the game, after the tough loss?
Yeah, well, I mean, most messages we'll keep between them and in the locker room, but I told them, from the start, walking down Yellow Jacket Alley, soak it in. Take advantage of these moments, and these things come one time, and they need to enjoy them, enjoy the moment, soak it in. Look, that's what's great about being a college football player, or those moments. There's a lot of emotion that comes in days like today when players play their last game in their home stadium, and to be able to convert that emotion to energy and use it for the good. I thought they did that through the game, and after the game, told them I'm proud of them. Love those guys, man. It's a heck of a group of seniors.
Time for a couple more.
I know it's hard for your competitor and wanted to win this game badly, but I guess how much progress do you feel like you've seen now with the way this team's played down the stretch? And, if they were playing, as you build your culture and trying to get to where you want to get to in year one, to have, number one on the ropes a little bit, and these moments like this to try and build your culture with the program. I know it's hard to divorce yourself from the moment, but just kind of.
Yeah, look, I think everyone here is confident in the way we're building the program. But to talk about seniors in one hand and talk about building for the future in another, I mean, you can't do that. It's about what's happening now. It's about what you do now. It's about what you do for these seniors, that it's their last ride. Right? And that's what the focus is for myself. It's about being the best you can be every single day for these seniors that are here now that won't come back. Look, are you encouraged by progress? Yeah, but we'll sit down at the end of the season and really evaluate after the bowl game, where we're at, what we've got to continue to do, what we've got to do better, and what we've got to adjust as moving forward.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Go Jackets.